There's nothing great about taking punishment, being able to talk, voicing your opinion, and then when you're in a position where you can't talk and you can barely walk, the world want to say that.
He don't see this fight going the distance. Neither does I.
He went 12 hard rounds with him, so he knows exactly how good Manny Pacquiao is. Floyd Mayweather has issued a serious warning to Mario Barrios about accepting a fight with Pac-Man, believing the young contender may be making a big mistake. Many people lean toward Barrios because of his youth and momentum, but Floyd thinks Manny still has what it takes to beat the WBC welterweight champion. At 46, Pacquiao may be older on paper, but he still looks sharp, fast, and explosive in a way few fighters his age ever have. Analysts often point out that Barrios has youth, size, and rhythm on his side, but not everyone is counting Manny out. Some legends are backing him, including Vasyl Lomachenko, who said age won't be a major factor for Pacquiao in this fight. According to Loma, Manny still moves almost like he did a decade ago, which is high praise from one of the most technically skilled fighters in modern boxing. The more surprising supporter is Floyd "Money" Mayweather himself. Yes, the same Floyd who shared the ring with Pacquiao in their 2015 mega fight. He outboxed Manny over 12 rounds and won a unanimous decision. Yet even after that victory, Floyd isn't dismissing Pacquiao here. Instead, he's warning Barrios to think carefully about what he's stepping into.
He's very, very fast. He's still Manny Pacquiao looks like 10 years ago.
Some people try to brush off Pacquiao's legacy simply because he lost to Floyd, but losing to Mayweather isn't exactly something to be ashamed of. Floyd dominated an entire generation of fighters. If anyone truly understands Manny's ability, it's the man who spent 36 minutes in the ring with him. And today, Floyd believes Barrios might be underestimating the challenge ahead. To him, this fight isn't just about age or speed. It's about experience, intelligence, and the relentless pressure Pacquiao brings.
One of the most important things about my career was my defense.
Pacquiao isn't returning as a retired legend chasing a paycheck. This isn't an exhibition or a nostalgia fight. He's coming back to win. Anyone who has followed his career knows how disciplined and committed he is when it comes to training and preparation. Barrios is young, hungry, and motivated, and this could be the biggest opportunity of his career. But that's also where the danger comes in. Underestimating someone like Pacquiao can cost you everything.
Day in and day out, you go out there and you produce. And that's what it's really about. It's about producing a hell of a training team.
What makes Manny special are the angles, the sharp footwork, and those sudden combinations that appear out of nowhere. You can study his fights on video, but you don't truly understand it until you're trading punches with him in the ring. And by the time you figure it out, it might already be too late.
Manny has so much experience. That man, he could get through anything. As long as they have the right plan, whatever they do, man, they have that. They'll be able.
Floyd's concern comes from respect. He knows how tricky Pacquiao can be because he experienced it firsthand. Even though he won their fight, he had to be at his absolute best to do it. It wasn't an easy night, and Floyd believes Barrios may be stepping into a much tougher challenge than he realizes.
When I was in the back, Leonard said he don't see this fight going the distance. Neither does I.
When people ask Floyd who gave him the toughest fight of his career, his answer surprises a lot of fans. He's faced big names like De La Hoya, Canelo, Mosley, and Hatton, but when he looks back at the fight that truly tested him, one matchup stands out above the rest: Manny Pacquiao.
At any point, did a fighter ever make you feel like, oh?
Floyd has said that during the early rounds, he realized this was going to be a long and demanding battle. Pacquiao never stopped coming forward. He attacked from odd angles, stayed aggressive, and forced Floyd to stay sharp every second. Even with his elite defense, Floyd knew this wasn't someone he could afford to take lightly.
No, but I've been in a fight. I get like in the third or fourth round, I'm like, tonight gonna be a rough.
In other interviews, Floyd has expressed how remarkable Pacquiao's career really is. Climbing from 108 pounds all the way to 154, winning titles across 8 divisions, and still remaining dangerous in every single one. It wasn't just that Manny moved up in weight. He beat top-level fighters and scored knockout wins along the way.
One of the best fighters I faced was Manny Pacquiao. He's a future Hall of
What the
Famer.
is it about Manny, man? He just don't stop coming.
But you know me, I keep my distance because he's real short. I keep
Well, that's
my
not-
distance.
well, that's-
I keep
For Floyd, it wasn't only Pacquiao's achievements that impressed him. It was what he felt inside the ring. He even said that Pacquiao was the best fighter he ever faced. Coming from an undefeated champion with Floyd's resume, that's one of the highest compliments possible. Manny's awkward movement, strange angles, and unpredictable timing made him incredibly hard to read.
I want to say this to the world. It's amazing how a fighter can come from, I think, 108 all the way to 154 and knock out all these guys. To me, it's amazing. I guess he's just blessed.
While facing him, Floyd realized why Pacquiao was able to beat so many elite fighters. It wasn't just speed or aggression. It was the small, unique technical details that only Manny possessed. His movement couldn't be copied or prepared for in a traditional way.
The fighter I fought probably was Manny Pacquiao because of his movement.
After Pacquiao eventually stepped away from the sport, Floyd didn't hesitate to praise him. He called Manny one of the greatest fighters of all time and showed real respect, despite all the rivalry and pre-fight trash talk they shared throughout their careers.
He's a hell of a fighter, and I can see why he won so many fights, and I can see why he's going down as a Hall of Famer. It's just certain moves that he...
And now, with Pacquiao stepping back into another big fight, Floyd has issued a direct warning to Mario Barrios. He sounded genuinely concerned, saying it might not be worth taking that kind of punishment from someone like Manny. Pacquiao throws a high volume of punches, and even when you block them, the damage can still take a long-term toll on the body.
Manny Pacquiao, I think that he's one of the best. He's one of the best. We was able to come together and we didn't come together when we wanted to, but we was able to come together and get a fan.
Mayweather has spent decades in the sport and understands what long, hard fights can do to a fighter's health. His message to Barrios was simple: be cautious. Floyd even said that if he were in Barrios' position, he wouldn't take the fight, especially with Pacquiao still dangerous, experienced, and eager to prove he has more left.
Look at guys like Sugar Ray Robinson. You guys look at certain fighters like Muhammad Ali. There's nothing great about taking punishment, being able to talk, voicing your opinion, and then when you're in a position where you can't talk and you can barely walk, the world want to say that.
So while many people argue that Manny is too old, Floyd Mayweather is reminding everyone not to underestimate a legend. Once the bell rings, age won't matter. What matters is whether you're ready for a fighter who never stops coming forward. Do you think Mario Barrios might underestimate Pacquiao and regret it in the ring? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below.